All right, guys, it is opening day of Pasco County Scallop season, which is the county closest to me that has scalloping. So we're heading out today and see if we have any luck. My in-laws are already out there. Shout out if you're watching this. They said that they're not seeing that many scallops. They're kind of hard to find, so I'm not sure how successful we would be, but we're gonna go out anyways and see what happens, hopefully. Make sure my house is locked. All right, let's go. Oh, the little fishies just hiding out on the ramp. All right, I have a lizard rescue mission. Got the net. I was trying to point out how many boats there were on the water scalloping, but this is a GoPro and there's no zoom, so you can't see them, but there was a ton of boats, I promise. Wes is over there, he's under the water. I think he's just investigating. He can hold his breath way longer than I can, so won't be that graceful. So pretty, guys. Alright guys, so I'm gonna wear this mask with the GoPro on top. I don't really normally do this, so I'm gonna look like a goober, but you're gonna have my point of view and then handheld here, which the captain will have. Cool. Is that what I look like while I'm doing this? Oh my god. I'm seeing this for the first time right now. If you've never been scalloping before, the concept is pretty simple. You snorkel and you look in the grass and you try to find that scallop, pick it up, and that's just about it. Toss it in your bag, the boat, wherever you're keeping them, and go back and look for more. They can't bite, they can like snap their shell open and close, but they can swim. Check this out. Can't tell us how to fit it. And if you're paying attention, you'll see lots of other wildlife, like this spider crab that they seem to really piss off, an obscene amount of sea urchins, some snails, and this really beautiful sea star. I tried looking up exactly what kind it was. The closest I could find is maybe a Forbes, but if you know for sure, definitely let me know because it was really cool. Hey guys, checking in here. So, we've been out here scalloping for a few hours and we're a little out of the mayhem, but I mean, it's been fine. We're getting, as many scallops as we need. Cub sub lunch break. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but there was so many boats out. This was the day the season opened in Pasco County. I really need this. I could not believe how big this shell was. So of course I have to get it up so I can see it up close for myself. Guys, look at this shell I just found. That is freaking insane. We're leaving the island. We feel like we got plenty for us for a meal. The wind picked up, so visibility is now, and we're moving on. It definitely cleared out. Just your classic Florida summer weather, beautiful one direction, and total annihilation the other direction. Back at the house, we haven't shucked the scallops yet, so I thought that maybe I would pop on here and give you guys a few scalloping tips if you're a first timer and you've never gone before. First tip, obviously, make sure you have a dive flag. Anytime you're in the water, you're supposed to have a dive flag up on your boat, your ramp, your kayak, whatever it is. It signals that someone is in the water. This way other boaters are paying attention. Tip number 2, sunscreen. You kind of don't realize it because you're in the water and so like you're cool. The back of you is literally just floating on the surface, and it's very, 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 very easy to get a sunburn anytime you're snorkeling. Keep that in mind and make sure you sunscreen from the top of your body all the way to the bottom. That includes the back of your legs, and on top of it, make sure you sunscreen with a reef-safe sunscreen because you're in the water. Protect our oceans, wear something reef-safe. Tip number 3 is be aware of your surroundings. So anytime you're in the water, you need to make sure that you're popping your head up every once in a while and paying attention to where you are. You need to be cautious of your boat, and then you also need to be cautious for other boats. Other boaters should be going slow and should be aware that people are in the water, but you can't rely on other people to make sure that you are safe. What I try to do too is every once in a while, I kind of like flick my fins up, notify boaters and stuff like, I am here, because they might not notice like a little snorkel on like the top of the head. So like I'll kind of flick or splash, like a whale would splash its tail, just to like notify people that like there is a person in the water, please stay behind. And then that kind of ties into tip number 4, which is have common courtesy to other people scalloping around you. Just like with fishing, you don't pull up your boat directly next to someone else's boat and like start fishing in their spot. Same thing goes with scalloping. Now you'll notice like sometimes there's not a ton of area that you can scallop and boats do get close, and that's okay, but you have to have common courtesy that like there's kind of like an imaginary bubble or circle around everyone's boat, and like that's your area. Make sure you're wearing foot protection. It's really important that you're wearing foot protection, even if you don't have fins. You don't have to have fins, but have some sort of water shoe, water boot, or something like that, because you need to protect your feet. And most of the time in the shallows, there's tons of sea urchins. Honestly, I've never seen as many sea urchins in my whole life as I saw today. There were so many. And then that kind of ties into also, if you're not wearing hand protection, which I wasn't, I didn't wear gloves today, but then really pay attention to what you're grabbing. So anytime I thought I saw a scallop, I don't just willy-nilly go and grab it. I kind of like sit there for a second, make sure nothing's around it, make sure it is a scallop, and then grab it. Be aware, make sure you're grabbing the right thing, or wear some sort of hand covering. Okay, I think I'm going to shuck these scallops now. And all the gooey guts, so get rid of that. And then this is the part you keep right here. Get your spoon. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will be back to fishing soon. Bye!